morning everyone. Today is quite an important day, which is why I got my camera out. And today I'm going to go and look around a nursery with P. Yeah? So we're going to go look at a nursery this morning. This is the second one that I'm going to go and look at, and my choices are going to be between these two. I thought I had a lot more option, but turns out that I don't. I don't really know when I'm going to sit down and talk about it all. I'll sit down and talk about it properly later, but basically where we live on the border of two schools. For some reason our catchment is one side and not the other side. I'm going to call them blue school and red school because one's got a red uniform and one's got a blue uniform. I went to go and see the blue uniform school back in May. I visited it, I want to say it was maybe the week before or the 2 weeks before we got married, and that is where the boys go to school, where I do the school run for my nephews. Obviously I'm going to have a place for that school in my heart anyway, just because I've been going there for a year with them and they are such lovely children and they sing praises about their school. So I've always got that thing going for the blue school. But the red school, I have always really liked it. I've liked the area. It's in a really nice area. It's a newer school as opposed to the blue school, and yeah, I'm going to go and see that today. There are pros and cons for each, which I'll sit down and talk to you about once I've got more information about the red school, once I've been, as opposed to just going off what I think I know and probably don't know anything at all. But I'm a little bit anxious. It's now 8:20. Neil was an absolute saint this morning. He woke up at 6. He's been really struggling to sleep in. And I mean, I say sleep in, he wakes up at 6:30 anyway, but he woke up at 6. P woke up just after. He did all my housework for me, so he put away the washing up, he dealt with P, he dealt with Rue, he got her dressed, he gave her breakfast. So when they woke me up at, I think it was 7:10, everything was done. So all I need to do is just additional chores. He even did the bins, which I really appreciate. Other than going to the nursery, I don't really have anything else on the cards today. I need to go to a supermarket, I don't know which one yet, and I need to get some little pots because I'm a novice at gardening, but I'm really enjoying it. I feel like I look like I'm sunburnt. I'm definitely not. Have I got a rash? I don't know. But yeah, I have been really enjoying gardening, and I checked one of my things that I grew yesterday and I've got roots, so I need to pot it into something, and I don't have a pot that's small. The other pots I've got are too big. I need in between sizes. So Sano's or Tesco's, I'm not too sure yet, but I need to do that, and that is pretty much what I've got on the cards. I'm gonna go today.
The park.
The park, and what else are we gonna see?
Boys.
No, not the boys. We're gonna go to school. Which colour school? We're going to the red school. You're my favourite. Pardon? Yeah, she's been an absolute delight recently. I really struggled before we got married. Before we got married, I really struggled with her, and I had enough. Yeah, we're not doing painting just yet. We can do it after we've been to school. I don't want you to get messy right now. I really struggled with P before we got married. Really badly during Vida. I was really struggling being a parent. I don't really know why. I just think he just hit that barrier, and I just couldn't cope. And then recently I feel like we've just turned a corner. She's still having tantrums and stuff obviously, but I just feel like it's more manageable to deal with, and she's getting there. She's learning, she's talking, I can have a conversation with her, and it's just a massive weight has been lifted off my shoulders. So I've been talking for like 7 minutes, and you don't need that at the start of the vlog. I'm going to make myself a cup of tea, do my chores like I said, do some colouring with P, get ready. We've got to be at nursery by 10. Right, so I've just made my breakfast after doing loads of chores. I've just got shredded wheat and my tea in my mug that I got from London. I don't know if I've shown it in a vlog yet. It's from Anthropology, and it is so beautiful. I got one for Ellie as well. It was £8, so it's very expensive, but I love it. It's my favourite, one of my favourites. I've got a lot of favourites, but trusty mug. In a minute, come on then. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Hey, can I see your outfit? let me see. Turn around. Oh, look at you, you look so beautiful. Oh! Just had an absolute heart attack. There was a, I haven't got a clue where it went or where it came from, but there was a Springer Spaniel that just came to say hello on my drive whilst I was putting pee in the car. Absolutely got me good. I'm worried that I'm going to hit him. I don't know where he went. He had a collar on. I haven't got a clue. Hope he's alright.
Okay.
I'm going to do a lap actually and just make... I don't have time. I really don't have time.
Okay.
I hate that. That's not the first time that's happened around here. We've had a dog walk into our garden before and we had to look after him. Twice that's happened. And then the other week I rescued a cat. That'll be a story time for another time. But almost got a divorce 2 weeks after we got married because I rescued a pet kitten. And Neil was fuming, so I brought it inside and I went to Tesco's at 11 o'clock at night to buy some bloody kitten food. We don't have it. We gave it to one of my mum's friends. She's a fosterer and she's looking after him and stuff. But yeah, that was interesting. Right, 10 to 10. I'll be there soon, and then go and have a little look round. I don't know why I'm so anxious. I wasn't anxious last time. I think because this time I'm doing it. What? Daddy?
Yeah.
I think I'm nervous this time because I'm. What about Daddy?
A bike.
Oh, you went to the shops with Daddy on your bike? Pardon?
Pink.
Your pink bike. The reason why I'm so nervous this time is because I am doing it on my own, whereas before I did it with Neil. So I had that sort of reassurance and he asked questions as well as me, and I don't know, but because I'm doing it on my own, it's just a bit worrying, but it'll all be fine. Okay, so I've just come to the park after looking around the school and I feel really emotional because that was so unexpected, and I thought I had my mind up with blue school and then red school. Like literally I'm just getting goosebumps just thinking about it. It was incredible, and I met the head teacher, I met loads of staff. I'll sit down and talk about it when I get home. Just the visit was everything that I could have wanted and put me completely at ease where I'm going to be potentially sending my child, whereas the blue school, they just showed me the nursery, and I wish they showed me the school as well, because I think that's what sold it to me, is that I saw everything for the next 4 years that P were, is it 4 years? Nursery, reception 1, 2, 4 years. I saw where she'd spend her learning. And at blue school I didn't get that, I just saw the nursery, and I wish I saw the school, because then I could get feelers for where she would go. It's a really difficult decision, really difficult. Yeah, go on then. If I sent her to red school, she'd only be there till year 2. If I sent her to blue school, she'd be there till year 6. It's a big decision and I'm stressed and emotional. Right, I'm gonna go play with P at the park. I'm gonna go up the slide.
Yeah,
Do you want me to hold your stick?
no.
No? Go. Yeah, you want me to hold your stick. Go on then, up you get. Oh, go on, you can do it, push. That's it. No, it's not hard. Come on, push, you can do it. There we go.
Go.
That's it, and push. There's a good girl.
Puppy.
You're so grown up now, do you know that? You're not a baby anymore.
No.
Whoa, careful.
Baby.
You want your stick? Ugh.
Okay.
Good girl. Ready? Whee! Oh! What have you found?
Ah.
Let me see. It's an alien book. Mum's got her 2 books. You want that one? You're gonna go get some more that you'd like. And I've just given P her lunch. So she's got her juice, and then she's got 1 piece of toast cut in half because she wanted jam and Marmite, so she's got half of each. And then she's got some bunny bites, and then she's also got a little fruit medley. And then if she eats all this, you can have a yogurt.
Yeah.
Yeah?
The best.
I have got ham in the fridge for like the protein side of things, but she just doesn't like the ham I've got, so this is what she's got. I got some good bits in Tesco, so I thought I'd just quickly show you what I picked up. I only went in for like 3 things. I got all of the things that I needed, and then obviously I ended up spending like £12, which is... Yeah, you can watch Potion of Cat. There you go. So let's put you down. I'm also getting a corker of a spot here. Can you see it? Oh, it's one of them ones that hurts. Right, let's put you there. Right. But Tesco's is actually quite good value for money, especially when they've got their, sorry, I'm just hoisting up my jeans over my muffin top. When they've got their deals or like reduced products, I feel like everything is on par with Aldi. Let's see. So I got roped into this. Whenever I buy pasta, I only ever buy twists or spaghetti, because, or tagliatelle, but that's for me because P doesn't really, ow, God, that spot. P doesn't really like anything other than twists, but I saw these and I thought, let's give these a go. So these are the Falafel, those. So I got those, they were 56p, which I don't think is expensive at all. I got myself one of these because this was only 50p, and I thought, sod it, for my lunch I just fancy something nice, and I haven't had a pot noodle for ages, so I got myself one of those. I got some smoked paprika for some recipes. I've only got normal, I don't really know the difference, but this was 85p. Then I got some reduced fruit, so I got some grapes, which should have been 125, which is cheap in itself, and I got these for 78p, which is really cheap, cheaper than Aldi by far. And then some strawberries. I don't think, these aren't really great value. These are, should have been £2 down to 128, but the 2 for £3 works out cheaper than Aldi in my opinion. So, and Aldi fruit just doesn't last. I don't know if that's just me, but my fruit always goes off, but then I don't really eat it quick enough. I got some spaghetti. This was only 20p. Needed some of that. And then the whole reason why I went in was for these pots, because I've got some things that I've planted. I'll show you once P's up from her nap so we can do it together. But I needed some that weren't that big, but they were still bigger than what they've got because they're in their cells at the moment. 3-inch size, and these were 10 for £1, which I think is pretty good. Then I got roped in, so I got some bunny bites. These were 6 packs for 85p, which works out cheaper than Aldi as well. It's normally 6 for £1. Celery salt, because this is in some of my recipes. And let's just give it a smell and a taste, shall we? Doesn't smell great. It does actually smell like celery. Should we see if it's salty? Mmm. That's banging, that is. If you watch me, or if you know me, God, that's good. You know that I have an addiction to salt. I like that. Got some celery salt. Oh, that would be good on like some cucumber. And then, one of the other reasons I went in was for smoked back bacon. Again, this is really cheap. This is only £1.09, which is really, really cheap. Then, sorry if you don't really care about my shopping, I got some hoops. These were on offer for £1, and I've run out of those. I haven't had those for ages. And then these were on offer. So, oh, what else is in that? Oh, that's my free orange that I got for P. These were on offer, and these were only 84p a pack, which is really cheap. Normally, like, I get them from Poundland, so I've saved myself a bit of money. So I got 2 milk for P, and then I got a chocolate for the boys when the boys come over. So she always runs on about bears. So I finally got some of those. Finally, something that I've opened are these strawberries, raspberries, sorry. Raspberries are really expensive. These were still expensive, they're £1.64, but they're the super sweet ones. I'll have a raspberry. are you doing?
Of course.
Your crusts? You were begging me for jam on toast. Can you eat some of that? Can you eat, baby? Look at Mum. Can you say rank?
Right.
Rank.
Done.
You're not done. Dan, I'm just gonna chat to you about schools and what's going through my mind. So, I went to the school today, Red School, thinking I would like it, but I had my heart set on Blue School. I don't know why. I think because it was the first school I visited and it was the one where the boys go to, and I just felt like, yeah, should be happy there. And going to Red School today and seeing it has completely thrown me off, and I feel like that's why I'm so like taken back by it. Like I said earlier, I feel quite emotional because I just wasn't expecting that. So let's talk. Blue School. You have your nursery, which is separate. It's not attached to the building. It's got an outside area, it's got a mud kitchen, it's got a play area, it's got a little pond. One of the ladies that works there, she brings in her pet dog, which is an aspect I really liked of it. 365 access all year round, obviously during term time, to go outside and play, whether it's raining or not. Inside they have got a sand table, water table, and then they've got different designated areas, and this is something I really liked about Blue School. Compared to what I went to today, it's small, but you have different sections. So you go in the door, you've got pegs. One thing that I didn't like is that you have to share pegs with people. I didn't like that. I want P to have her own designated area. That sounds really funny, but that's just something I wanted, and I didn't like how she'd have to share. So you have to share your pegs, and you walk through, and then you've got like the tables where you do activities, messy play or baking, that sort of thing. And then you've got that there, and then on this side you've got the door here, and then there's a little section where it's just drawers and drawers of toys. And then in the corner you have a role play section, which is something that I really liked. And each week, or each week, they change the theme. So when I went to visit it, there was the theme of vets, which I loved. And then they incorporate vets into role play. So they play like veterinary surgeries. Then they normally have out like toys that could be associated with vets from the play section. And then they also incorporate what they do at vets into story time, which I really liked. You've got your own little reading nook, and then you've also got like a quiet time area, and then they've got like a big like screen, but where like people can teach you things. You've got that. So that's Blue School. I found at Blue School it was very mixed, wearing uniforms, some weren't. And one thing I'll say about Blue School, I felt like it was quite worn, and I felt it when I saw it. It was quite worn down, but it felt like everyone knew what they were doing, and it was just a warm, comforting place to be. That's how I felt. The teachers were quite nice. They were nice, the ones that I spoke to. So that's how I felt about Blue School. I really liked it. Obviously I hear it from a different perspective as well from the children when I do the school run. They tell me about the nursery and they sing their praises about it. They tell me that they go in there to read stories to the younger children. So I've got that aspect as well, which was obviously swaying it for me. However, Blue School isn't in our catchment. Where we live, we're right on the border between, I don't know what they're called. I don't know if they're like divisions or something. I'm going to take two places in Norwich where isn't anywhere near where I live, but as for an example, so you've got like say Eton, and then you've got Bowthorpe. We're in the middle between the two, but obviously not those ones because I'm not going to tell you where I live. So that's the example. I don't know what they're called. Are they called like subdivisions or districts? That's what they're called, I think. We're in between two districts. So Blue School isn't within our catchment. Red School is, but it's the same distance. It doesn't make any sense. So that's that. Blue School also goes nursery separate and then reception up to year 6, and then you go up to high school, which is 7 to 6th form. I prefer that. I prefer the system of only 2 schools. I've been to seven schools throughout when I was in education. I was moved around so many times, and I don't want that for P, and that's why I've got so much pressure, because I feel like once I make this decision, that's it. I don't want her to move. I want her to have lifelong school friends that I don't have. I can't, obviously, that's what I would like, that's the dream, but that might not ever happen, but that's just how I feel at the moment. Let's talk about Red School. I'm really sorry if you're not interested in this. Red School. As soon as I walked in, I texted her and I was like, I like it already. Really high security, which is something that I didn't even pick up on at Blue School. I had to sign in. They gave me a badge. And when I signed in, they asked for like my registration plate. They asked for like, what are my reasons here for? Like, it was really thorough, which I really liked. And then you can't just walk into the school like you could at the other one. You have to be let in, and I really liked that. Another thing about the Red School I'll quickly say whilst I'm on security, their doors, their way that they, like, you can't just open them. There's a latch at the top as well, so children cannot run in and out free will. I don't know if that's bad, but they can't just open the door and walk out like they could at the other one. It's really high security, so if you want to get out, the children have to ask the adults, can we go here, can we go there? So they've always got their eyes on them, which I really, really liked. The school, the nursery is at the front of the school, but it's attached onto the school, which is something that I liked. The rooms were massive, and I wasn't expecting it to be as big. It's really open plan. You walk in, you've got your own cloakroom area with your own peg. I will say it's newer. Not new, it's 40 years old, but they must have had work inside, and it was just a lot cleaner, whereas the other one, like I said, it was a little bit grubby. The other one sort of felt like a doctor's surgery type, if you know what I mean. Like, some of the toys are a little bit too well loved. So I walked in and saw the cloakroom area, and then that's separate, so then you have to go through another door, which again I like. Germs are sort of kept apart. The children have got their own entrance into the nursery. Again, something that I liked. Walk in, massive, really high ceilings. At the front door, you've got drawers and stuff of things and tables, and then it's separate. It's all open plan, but you can see the division between furniture. You've got a really nice carpet area, a carpet rug with the interactive board again that they had at the Blue School. When I was there, they were all sat round listening, and the lady that showed me around, she was like the receptionist, she was like, the children don't even know they're in a learning environment. That's how relaxed it is. They don't even know they're learning. Everyone was in uniform, and that's something that I really liked. It just felt like that's the way it should be, or to a nursery that's attached to the school. I just feel like that is going to be best. It's just what I want. I haven't seen any independent ones, but from what I've heard from other people, because of the ages, they can go from babies up to a certain year. I don't really want that. To me, that sounds more of a creche, just from what I've heard. I haven't visited them. It might be completely different, and I might be talking out my arse, which I do half the time, but it's just what I feel is going to be best for me, and I want her to get into that structure. So all the children were sat around at carpet time, and the lady said that there were 4 workers there, and that's one thing I didn't mention about Blue School. Blue School is 1 to 7 or 8, and it's the same sort of thing at Red School. There are 4 teachers there, and they don't have over 26 people in the class at a time. So take that what you will. I think it works out like 7 per adult, which is fine. I thought it was quite high, but it is obviously what it is. I had a little reading area and a messy play area. I didn't think their messy play area was as good as Blue School, but it is what it is. Then you walk out another set of doors to outdoors, which again is something that I liked. Outdoors at Blue School was attached, so the door's there, like in a nursery, whereas at Red School you have to go through another section to get out, so again it's more safe. And the play area was massive, so much bigger than the other one. Grass area, hard area, loads of toys, loads of like climbing frames, construction areas. There was a beach hut area, there's a mud kitchen, so it's all the same concept,
but it's just how you feel, I think. And I really, really liked that. The one thing I do and I don't like, she said that when they reception children use that play area as well, so they will be able to play on their own, and there will also be reception children, but realistically that's not a bad thing. They're interacting with different ages, so take that how you will. And then that was it for the nursery, but then she showed me around the whole school, which I really, really liked. I got to see where P would end up if she were to go to that school. I saw the staff, I met the headmaster. No, not headmaster, headmistress. She was lovely. And I met some teachers. She also pointed out that they are very lucky to have male teachers as well as female, because normally, from what she said, it is quite rare to have male teachers at a younger school. Again, I don't know, I'm just repeating what she said. So obviously that was a positive, and I met one of them and he seemed really nice. She showed me the hall where they have lunch and breakfast, because they offer a breakfast club, and then they also do PE in there. And then she showed me the library, which was separate, which I really liked. She said that the children walk up to the little library, which is still in the school, and they go there once a week and they pick out some books and stuff, even though they've got their own selection of books in the thing. And then she showed me all the classrooms, so we went into reception, and she showed me, like, they've got guinea pigs. The classrooms are really, really big. I just really, really liked it. And then she showed me year 1, went out into the play area, or like the outside play area. Massive, really, really big, and it's lovely, really smart. They've just had loads of funding as well. And then she showed me the year 2 block, which is separate because that's new. They wanted them to be in cabins, I think, but they got permission and everything was built for year 2, and year 2 is more of a structured environment, and that was the school. I really liked it, and it's thrown a massive curveball. The thing I'm struggling with, like I said, is that once I make the decision, that's what I want, unless obviously something goes awfully wrong and I don't like the school, or something happens to P, or we move from the area, which I don't think we ever will. It's just such a big decision. It's so scary. I feel like I prefer red, and I think that's why I'm really struggling, because that's not what I was expecting at all. And it's a massive commitment, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to sit down tonight with Neil, I'm going to write a list, pros and cons, and I'm also going to go into it, because I'm trying to plan out P's life, basically, but I think I just need to take it with a pinch of salt and plan for nursery and work out which nursery I prefer, because she could do her 1.5 years or whatever it will be at this nursery, and then I might decide, actually, whilst reception is coming up, I can go and look around other classes and other schools. That's what I'm going to do. Leave me a comment, let me know how you decided, what swayed it for you. Before I went as well, I didn't think that Red School offered going all day, but you can, and I didn't realise that. So you can go from 8:30 till 3:15, but you have to pay for lunch club in between, but you have to bring lunch. I don't get it. Why am I paying £3.75 for lunch club but not receiving anything? You have to bring your own packed lunch. I don't get that, but that threw me off. So blue was in my mind because of that. They said that in the new school year in September they're bringing in that you can go all day, so I was like, okay, but you can do that at Red School as well. It's mad, isn't it? It's that next big step, and it's so big. That's why I wanted to sit down today and just document it and just word vomit all of my thoughts, and then I can get it back, because this is how it works. It just, everyone helps each other out on my channel, and I love it. So let me know your thoughts and stuff. I'd really appreciate it, and just have that little bit of insight. By the time this goes up, I'm sure I would have made a decision, but I'd still like that in the back of my mind, because I can always change. I might just put her name down for both. You okay? Yeah, you can have a little snooze.
Bye, Pat.
Good girl. Say bye, Pat.
Bye, Pat.
Come on then. Bye, Pat. She got out this bit of cardboard. I just had to change her bum. I'm trying to get her to go on the toilet. It's been a new thing, hasn't it?
Yeah.
You like to do poos on the toilet, don't you?
Daddy.
Do poo like Daddy. Tam?
Yeah.
Give me a kiss.
Wee.
Give me a kiss. Mwah, love you.
Baby.
Bye, Dan. He sometimes likes to have a story in the afternoons now. And she wanted Oh Dear by Ross Campbell. She's really good at this, so I wanted to film it and show you. Buster went to stay with Grandma on the farm. Grandma asked Buster to fetch the eggs. So he went to the barn and asked the...
Hey, cow.
The cow! What noise do cows make?
Ba.
No, moo. Moo. No eggs here. Oh dear. So he went to the sty and asked the... What did he ask?
Pig.
The pig. What noise do pigs make?
Pig.
So he went to the field and asked the...
Sheep.
The sheep.
Pig. Ba.
And they go bar, that's right. No eggs here. Oh dear. So he went to the stable and asked the...
Horse.
The horse. And what noise do horses make?
Nine.
Neigh, that's right. No eggs here. Oh dear.
Oh.
So he went to the kennel.
Mommy.
He went to the... What, you wanted to see the horse's bum? Oh! What noise do bums make? So he went to the kennel and asked the... Dog?
Woof.
Woof. No eggs here. Oh dear. You want a kiss?
Yeah.
Mwah. So he went to the hutch and asked the...
Bang.
The bun. Mwah. No eggs here. Oh dear. So he went to the pond and asked the...
Duck.
The ducks. What noise do ducks make?
What?
Whack me. Here is my really nutritious lunch of a pot noodle, squash and a coffee. And then I'm going to meal plan.
Boys.
No, tomorrow.
Daddy.
Look at your dress. What are you doing?
Daddy.
Do you want to get up?
Daddy.
Daddy?
Yeah.
He'll be home soon. In a minute. Hey, guess what?
Yeah.
Right, let's pin this back. Is your fringe annoying?
Yeah.
Can you say annoying?
Oh no.
Oh god, that was stiff. Oh, that's not very good. Hang on, let me redo that. So this is what I've planted so far. They were on the floor, but then someone started, look, something tried to munch my cornflower. So I've got cornflower, nigella, candy tuft. Look at these. Oh look, something's been eating these. And then my morning glory, look. Shot up really well, mind the pun. But if I lift this up, I loosened this one yesterday. Can you see? I've got roots, so I need to replant them. Give this one a little wiggle. God, look at that. Look at this one. Probably shouldn't do it like that, but isn't that so impressive? I did this all myself. Here we go. Hang on, baby. Look at that. Just from a little seed. And then, these are a bit dry. I need to water these. I don't know if I can... Okay, no, that's going to come out. Oh, here we go. I could probably repot these as well. These are sweet peas. That's going to come out. Yep. And then down here, I've got some dahlias. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. I don't think it is. Dahlias. That's that. And then, this is Neil's lily that he spelt wrong. But he told me not to touch it, so I'm not going to. Right, shall we show, if we open the shed, and then in here, we had to pull apart the shed a couple of weeks ago because we ended up finding rat or mice droppings. So we've completely emptied it. We had a massive ant's nest in this corner. So we pulled everything out and we carpeted it with our old carpet. And here, excusez-moi, is my little gardening bag. So I need to get my new pots, put in some compost, and pot my morning glory and sweet peas, I think. My cat. Are you catching some rays, Wells? Oh yeah. Hello, beautiful. Hey, don't get me. Don't get me. You're a beautiful girl, aren't you? You love tanning your curly bits, don't you? Here she comes. Be gently. Oh, hi. Do you want to come have a look at our plants then?
Yeah.
Yeah? Come on then. So I've used this as a tray because I don't want to ruin the table. So I'm going to have to go out and get a tray, but it can come over the end either way. And then I've got my morning glory here. These are cornflower. I think these are going to die. And then I've got 2 sweet peas. And I've left everything else. I definitely tugged these a little bit too hard. They're not ready to come out. And I've watered all of these again. These should be ready in a couple of days. I don't know if these are going to grow or not. I don't know what's in here. This is a mix of whatever I had left in my hand. And then these are poppies. I don't think these are going to grow. But I'm still going to try. All of these have got sweet peas in. And they just haven't taken. But I've got a little green shoot down here. So I am trying. Neil's home. And he's trying to jumpstart Pete. I think it's time to say goodbye to Pete. Coy doesn't sound well, does he? He doesn't sound well. Sounds like he's got a sore throat. Dinner is ready, so we've got bacon, frankfurters fried in fry light because I like mine crispy, with beans and chips, and then Pea's got the same, but hers aren't really that fried, they're just sort of warmed through. You hungry? Yeah, come on then. Hang on, don't stand on it, don't stand on it. Oh, there we go. Bacon, thought you'd go straight to that. Delicious? Bacon's your favourite, isn't it? Yeah, you've already got dip in the middle. You don't like brown sauce? This spot on my head, look. Oh, it's so sore, it's got like its own pulse. I have taken my makeup off. Have I taken this eyebrow off? No, I haven't. That's awkward. Scrub this bad boy off. There we go. I made us a tea. I don't know what I filmed since Neil's come home. Oh, I can't get this eyebrow off. That'll do. There we go. As I was saying, I had dinner, washed up, put Pete to bed, and it's now 5 to 9. Still really light outside, which is really nice. I've got a really runny nose. I think Neil's going to have a bath, and then we're going to sit down and watch Love Island, which I cannot wait for. I literally live for this programme at the moment. It's really unhealthy, and I sort of can't wait for it to finish so I can get into bed early and read my book. But, you know, Love Island comes first at the moment. I have also put P's name down for a school. I emailed them and I said that I was really impressed and I would love P to go to the school, and I've gone for the school in our catchment. A lot of people said that it's easier to put her forward for our catchment school, so that's what I've done. I've gone for the one that I saw today, and I think in my heart of hearts that's where I want her to go. I feel like that's the place. So it's a massive weight lifted off my shoulders, sort of. I don't know if she's going to get in. I assume she will, but it just feels good and I feel confident in my decision, and Neil's happy with whatever I felt happy with, so I'm really happy about that. Neil's messaged some of his friends and said like, oh, how do you find this school, because he knows of people that send their children there. So yeah, I feel at ease about that. I'm just trying to work out what days I would potentially send her, because I'm going to try and work it around the school run that I do for my nephews, and at the moment it would work out that I'm going to be doing a school run every single day of the week, whether it be for P or for the boys. So I need to try and fix that if I can, because that's not ideal for me, but I'm going to see what I can do. I'm going to sign off the vlog now, and and just chill out. I've got to take off my nails. I don't have to take these ones off actually. I could probably get away with it for another couple of days. But I really need to do my toes. But I can't be bothered. So yeah, I'm going to sign off the vlog. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm really sorry it's been really rambly, but I just wanted to document the process and me and my thoughts. But I've come to the right decision and I feel comfortable and confident in that. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it, and leave me any comments or any feedback. Let me know when you send your children, how many days a week, what days you send them. I've been speaking to the girls and a lot of them say to avoid Mondays because of bank holidays and stuff, which again is something I never thought of. So yeah, let me know your thoughts and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.